Hey everybody, this is Michelle and I am with From 9 to Thrive and happy Motivational Monday. In today's episode of Motivational Monday, we are going to be talking about Rise and Thrive, building a morning routine to supercharge your day. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am working on this. I work through a lot of things and try to make sure that I bring you a lot of value. And sometimes it's one of these things where I am ever trying to get that much better. Last year, I started the 5 a.m. club. So I'm up at 5. I do my morning routine, I do my exercises, and then I get ready. I then come check in with you all and see how you guys are doing. And then I start and move on with my day. But there are some things I think this year I'm working on to do some things even that much better. I know that's not grammatically correct, but I am every day, every month trying to do something to improve that routine that then supercharges me and keeps me motivated, keeps me moving forward. We're talking today all about morning routines. We're going to create a morning routine, and why we need a morning routine is first and foremost, first is how to create a morning routine, and that's what we're going to talk about. But we want this morning routine that boosts our energy, boosts our productivity, and increases our overall happiness. Let's get into the nitty gritty. First, why does a morning routine matter? First, there is scientific and practical insight. Studies show that having a consistent morning routine reduces stress, improves mental clarity, and increases overall productivity. It's a chance to invest in yourself before the chaos of the day begins. I am one of these people who has the same breakfast every morning. I know I'm boring, but it's one less decision I have to make in the morning. I probably, like all of you, I have a stuffed full closet and I wear about 10 outfits. My goal this year is to declutter that closet and get rid of things, because if it doesn't add value and I'm never going to wear it, or I'm holding it just in case, I'm just going to get rid of it. But that is one of the things that shows this morning routine. The less decisions you have to make, the clearer your mind is. And we talk about how I joined the 5 a.m. club. And I used to be one of those people who consistently, I'm telling you, consistently hit the snooze alarm, so much so that my husband would just like, seriously, are you going to get up? And I made the decision that if I'm setting the alarm at 5 a.m., I'm getting up at 5 a.m. and I don't hit the snooze. Are there mornings where I'm like, man, I really wish I could hit that snooze and go back to sleep? Yep, you bet there are. But I am trying as best I can to make that commitment to myself to say, hey, nope, you're not hitting that snooze. Core, let's get into now what makes up the elements of a morning routine and what makes it so powerful. This is the one I'm working on, guys. And if you do this, I want to hear all about how this works for you. And again, this is the one I'm adding to my morning routine, which is starting with gratitude or journaling. I come from a place where I try to be, and I set myself up in the morning as I'm drinking my coffee and establishing my thoughts for the day, of approaching it with a sense of gratitude, a feeling of gratitude. Do I journal about it? No, but I think I need to be working on that more. I need to be able to really capture what I'm grateful for. So, because when we look at this, gratitude primes our mind to look for the positive. We want to be in that positive mindset. When things occur to us that are negative and it just doesn't feel right, we know that because we are spending so much time in a positive space. When we encounter negativity, we can't process it. But being in that positive, grateful mindset shifts our mind to focus from stress to appreciation. We're not focusing on, oh, I got to do this, I did it. It's, oh, look what I get to do today. A simple action step to do for this is write down 3 things you're grateful for in your journal or a notes app on your phone. Keep it brief but meaningful. And this is what the studies say. Write down 3 things. I have a new planner that I'm working through, and I haven't, honestly, I know it's almost the end of January, haven't completely set it up yet. I'm toying with, do I really want to use it or not? And I know I should be knowing that answer by now, but go with me on this. Every week, it has 3 lines of gratitude. And it's saying to me, and it's prompting me, what were the 3 things you were most grateful for the week? If you prefer to journal every day, you can go back through and do that. I'm taking that small step and working on the journaling and the gratitude on a weekly basis with the anticipation and the hope that I can then shift it to a daily. If you need something to prompt you, that's what some of those journaling apps will help you with. Whatever works for you and whatever stage you're in, that is what I would be working on in that first section of your morning, which is journaling and gratitude. The second thing we want to work on in our morning routine is movement. You want to get up and move. You want to get those endorphins moving out of your body and release those endorphins. It'll help wake you up. It's going to get your blood flowing, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes. It's something. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's stretching. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you take the dog for a walk. Maybe you do your full routine or a short run. Something to keep you moving is going to do something for you. I have switched out my routine again. I now do my full workout in the morning. And that means that my workout is then done. And when I then wrap up my evening, I can then, if the weather is great, take Mr. Coffee for a walk or go for a walk myself. Or I can do something else that makes that connection to my family or my husband or my kids. And that, because I've already taken care of and crossed off that list, that gym exercise. The other thing that we want to incorporate into our morning routine is, what are my top 3 priorities for the day? What are your top 3 things? Jumping into the day with no plan often leads to being overwhelmed because you don't have a plan. You don't know where you're going, and you have no idea if you have made movement or forward progress because you haven't decided what you were going to do. By naming and identifying these top 3 priorities, you're going to gain clarity and what truly matters. How do I do it? I do it in my planner. I note out what are my top 3 things that I am doing today. What do I need to do today for my business? What do I need to do today for my job? If you still have your job that you're working at, what are the top 3 things I need to do in my personal life? Do I need to reach out and make a phone call to somebody? Do I need to pick up something? Do I need to go buy a birthday present? Whatever those things are, put them in, and that's your day. That's your plan. Be sure that you're clear and you're specific what they are, and don't make them overwhelming. For example, on your business, I'm going to catch up and I'm going to do 20 blog posts. You're not going to do that in one day. I'm going to catch up by doing 1 blog post. So there, make them achievable, because you don't want to set yourself up for failure. Now it's your turn. What's the one thing you already do or want to do? Like me, I want to journal and be in that space of gratitude more. What are the things that you want to do or are doing every morning that make you feel your best? Think about that. For me, I'm getting up, I'm tackling my day, I'm putting together my priorities, I'm moving, and I'm approaching my day with a spirit of gratitude. What am I working on that I want to do better? That journaling and that gratitude exercise. Here are some common pushbacks, and I can tell you for fact, and I'm holding my hand up, I have used these as excuses to not have a morning routine. Ready? I'm not a morning person. Well, I can tell you right now, if anybody knows me well enough, I am not a morning person. But I chose to say I have things I need to get done. And the way I was setting up my day wasn't allowing me the time to get those done. I am now a morning person. If that shift is too much for you to get up at 5 o'clock, get up at 10 minutes earlier and gradually build up to a time that gets you so you're not running and racing throughout the house to get out the door to start your day. If you are pressed for time because there isn't enough time in the day, and I wholeheartedly understand that, combine some of your tasks, batch them together. For example, journal on your phone while you sip your coffee, or do a couple of stretches in the kitchen while your coffee's brewing or your breakfast is getting ready. But the number one thing is, no matter what, stay consistent. Everything, and the key to everything is consistency. Even if your routine is only 15 minutes when you start it, doing it every day is going to make a huge difference at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year. And it's going to make a huge difference in how you approach your day and how you approach your life, your business, your relationships. I'm telling you, it has a full impact across everything that you touch. Let's go ahead and wrap up and let's look at the key things that we talked about. We talked about the 3 crucial steps for a thriving morning routine: gratitude or journaling, movement, and planning your top 3 priorities. Those are the 3 things that we need to incorporate. And I'm working on the journaling, and I'll keep you up to date on how that goes. We need to implement these, and this sets up a powerful tone for the rest of our day. It lays the groundwork for a fabulous day. When stuff comes at you, and I guarantee you, stuff is going to come at you that is not what you expected. It's random, it's negative, it's nothing that you had control over. But by implementing this morning routine, even the one that I have, which isn't a full routine yet, it has set the stage and has helped me really be able to handle that stuff that comes to you. Mornings can be, trust me on this one, mornings can be your secret weapon. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your entire day and ultimately your life transforms. I am so glad that you guys joined me today. I hope that this gave you a groundwork and a foundation to build from, and I want to hear how you implement it, how it's going, what are you working on, what are some of your, oh, Michele, I just can't do this because, and I'm going to tell you right now, the journaling and gratitude is the one I'm working on, and I can give you every reason why I shouldn't do it. But in the end, it's an excuse on my part, and I think it's something I really need to do. I'm here to help you guys, to motivate you, and keep you thriving. Head over to from9tothrive.com. Check out all of our tips and strategies over there. We've got a free course that you can take. There's a way that if you want to just check in with me and say, hey, am I on track? Am I off track? Schedule a time to talk. I am serious, guys. I am on a mission this year to help 15 of you launch, start, or escape your 9 to 5. And I want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to be one of those 15, if not more. With that, you guys have a great Monday. You all keep thriving. I have got you. You have got this. You keep doing it.